All right, guys, on the same day the Big 12 is meeting to talk about nothing and or everything because that's a mess, we're going to talk about our own mess. And what is the playoff situations for 5 teams, 6 teams, 7 teams? I'm not sure. I've lost count because there's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
So let's dive right into it. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, there's a couple of big games that are going to decide region champs. Jacksonville, Cherokee County. Everybody knew that matchup was coming. Spring Garden, Cedar Bluff. Everybody knew that matchup was coming. But Class 3A Region 5.
That is a mess.
Yeah, Weaver losing last week and Welborn winning definitely kind of changed things in that region. I would say Weaver and Pleasant Valley. I like Weaver's chances in that game, but Welborn, Randolph County. Randolph County's playing really strong right now. I think if Randolph County wins that game, I think it's probably going to be a Randolph County Weaver in the playoffs.
Right.
But if Welborn wins it, who knows what's going to happen? I have no idea.
You're right. This is my 2 cents. Don't take it to the bank because you'll get less than 2 cents. If Welborn beats Randolph County, 3-way tie for something. Weaver's beaten Hayden, who is playing for region championship, so that looks really impressive on paper. Randolph County's biggest win is the Heflin, which
the record's not good at Heflin.
Anyways, Welborn, I can't remember. I think they beat Sachs, who's really good right now. They're in the playoffs. They could clinch. We'll talk about that later. So, I'm not saying there's a way that Welborn and Weaver sneak in. Randolph County, Weaver, just pick your combination and we can try it. But that's a mess.
Yeah, we kind of thought we had things squared up for what would happen, and then Randolph County beat Weaver pretty good last week. So Randolph County's coming on strong, and it looks like they're going to be a 3 seed in that region. But I tell you what, Welborn, Jordan Montgomery, I definitely wouldn't count out the Panthers. And we knew going into the season this was who got that cutoff spot was going to be tough. But it's definitely played out that way. And Alexandria, they need to beat Crossville to get in.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
That's a clutch win last week.
Yeah. Oh, man, no doubt.
And I think I like Alexandria, Crossville. I like Alexandria in this one. I think they get in the playoffs, which I think for the kind of season they've had, the way it's been up and down, that'd be big time for Alexandria.
If you would have told me a month ago that Alexandria would have been in the playoffs, I would have not. I had faith in them, but it was been a little bit more surprising to me. But like we mentioned, all they have to do is just win. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Just win.
Going into the season, I think we thought they'd be
sharpening
themselves, getting ready for a deep playoff run, which they can still do that.
Right. And also there's Hoax Bluff at Sachs. The winner gets a 3 seed. The loser gets the 4. That's pretty much that because Antoniana's about 2-4. These guys are 4-2 in the region. I feel like the Wildcats, have this playing at home.
Sylacauga, Cleveland County, a little more interesting, I think, than we originally thought. So that could be another mess potentially. But Cleveland County's got to win that game. That'd be a tough win for them.
Give me 2 quick winners on the Jacksonville Spring Garden games.
I'm gonna go Spring Garden over Cedar Bluff. I like the way they're they've got that 3-headed monster in the backfield. I'm going to go Jacksonville over Cherokee County. Just kind of early prediction. That could change. You need to make sure you check out my picks in Thursday's paper because that could change.
Yep. So if he doesn't pick your team and he's wrong, just tell him on Twitter.